Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today what we're going to do is a comparison. Some people have been asking, how does the King James and the New King James Sovereign compare to the King James Canterbury in personal size? So I went to work for you and I picked up a Personal Size Canterbury. This is actually in the calf skin with the paste down. You can't get these anymore. They are re-releasing some that are edge line, but check this out. One thing I noticed right away is it doesn't have the clamshell box. Boom, it has a two-piece box. Love that. Sometimes the clamshell boxes can tend to tear up. So with that calf skin, you can see this is super smooth. This thing is in mint condition too. 100% beautiful. Super smooth, not a lot of grain, really small. They call it a hand size or a personal size for a reason. So you have your raised hubs on the spine. This is before they started tooling out their hubs. So this one I think was printed in 2018. And then we have the full-size Canterbury. As you can see, much bigger. This one's the goat skin edge line. You can see the nice grain. You see the edge lining with the liner here. This one paste down with a synthetic liner. You do see that it has a really nice reinforcement here. Skylers are built like bricks. You don't have to worry about these things falling apart no matter how they make them. They're always going to last and they're going to stand the test of time. Beautiful art gilding here. Perfect. That is just a beautiful layout. So this one is in 8.5 font. It's the same footprint as the full-size Canterbury. It's just kind of shrunk down. Has your beautiful drop caps, your bottom references, and then now right in the middle, check it out. Okay, so we have the King James Sovereign from Thomas Nelson, which is kind of similar to the Canterbury. I've got a video on this that kind of compares their differences. I'll put that one in the end screen in the video description. But you can see that this one, as my buddy Tim Frisch says, is the Goldilocks size. It's right in the middle. It is bigger than the personal size, and it is smaller than the full size by about the same amount. So this one fits right in the middle. Now this is not as premium as this guy's going to be. I'm going to say it's pretty close to the same as this. This is cowhide. Thomas Nelson's genuine leather is all bovine in nature. It is all cow. They don't use pigskin. So when you see genuine leather, you can rest assured that you're getting cow. And of course, the raised hubs on the spine. This is a beautiful Bible. Now, why I say these are probably pretty close to equal is this one is actually, it has a synthetic liner, but is also edge lined. So it's going to hold together well. Now these are printed in China. These are printed by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands. So there is going to be a big difference when it comes to their paper. This has a 28 GSM French Indo-Paque paper. This has the 33 GSM, 33-ish GSM Chinese paper. So now I've already done a comparison with this one and this one. But now let's take a look at this one. So we're going to find the book of Isaiah. And we're going to take a look at how they compare together. We're in Isaiah 55 here, so let's just go ahead and go to Isaiah 55. So there we are, in Isaiah 55 together. Now, you can see the gutter is really tight in this one. But you can also see the gutter is pretty tight in this one. That's because of their size. If you want that big, generous gutter, then you're going to have to pay the price and go with the Canterbury. It's going to cost you about 200 bucks. If you want something with a smaller, more hand size, you're going to have to pay the price and get the personal sized Canterbury, which is being re-released. I'm not exactly sure how much that one is, but it's probably close to 200 bucks. But you're going to get a smaller font. This is an 8.5, this is a 9.5, and this is an 11. So when you look at the font sizes here, check it out. This to me reads just as easy as the full size. This right here is small. This does not look like an 8.5 point font to me. This looks more like a 7, 7.5. So this reads small, but you get the advantage of these beautiful drop caps, these beautiful bottom references, a couple little small differences. Their chapters do look similar, but their subheadings are red while Schuyler's is black. So the Thomas Nelson has red subheadings, the Schuyler has black subheadings. Otherwise, they are very similar. They're not exactly the same. There was a big uproar over this, but the reason that I want to bring this up is because Thomas Nelson is meeting a need that Schuyler isn't. Schuyler left meat on the bone. Schuyler left that Goldilocks size off the table, and that's a real need. Some people need those Bibles that have just a little bit more font, but they want that personal size. You can still hold this in the palm of your hand. It is a little thick, but it is still virtually hand-sized. So you have a real need met in a very affordable format. You can get these for under $70. As a matter of fact, if you go with the leather soft, not only you can get it in multiple colors to include purple, but you can get them for somewhere around $30. So if you're not in the market to pay $200 for a Bible, this is a grand solution. This is an amazing solution. Not only that, you can only get the Canterbury in the King James, but Thomas Nelson has went for it and produced the Sovereign in the New King James as well. So you can get it in a little bit more of an easier to read modern translation, and you get the same advantage of the drop caps, the beautiful layout. 2K Denmark is slaying it when it comes to typeface and fonts, and I really look forward to seeing what Thomas Nelson is going to do with the Sovereign series in the future. So there you have it. Keep calm, Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.